friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you how excited I am to have the road ahead. Now, how awesome was the road ahead? Like, this is what happiness looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say that we've all been talking about it, we've all called it, but in one form or another, I know that I was wrong. I believed that Moff Gideon would be coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as a legendary character. Now, it makes sense, I guess, to introduce him as a marquee, because while, yes, his entrance to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, or Star Wars The Mandalorian, was legendary. It was pretty freaking epic. We don't know a lot about him. And while, yes, he's a Moff from the remnant of the Empire, the last remaining dregs trying to do something, we don't really know what it is yet. And so having him a legendary character, makes sense for us not to have that just yet. However, getting him as a marquee event, I'm very excited for, because he looks awesome. The dude is awesome. Like, this is one of the most menacing, so far, Imperial characters that we've seen since the likes, I won't go as far as, like, Vader, but, like, Tarkin, for sure. Granted, he's a Moff, Tarkin was a Moff, it just makes sense. But as I'm thinking about this, what could this character's kit look like? What could we see for this kit? Now, a marquee event doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be not as powerful or not as good, but it does indicate that there's going to be other more powerful characters. That his kit won't be like end-all be-all amazing. It'll be good. It'll most likely be good. Otherwise, it's going to upset a number of people. But as I was looking at this, as I was trying to figure out like what his kit could look like, I rewatched season 1, episodes 7 and 8, or at least the parts that he's in, and hands down, awesome. Just freaking amazing. Now I gotta point out, and for those of you who don't know, I typically wear fingerless gloves a lot, and booyah, ladies, right there, fingerless gloves. And you say to yourself, why wear fingerless gloves? And the answer is, why not? It is the height of just high fashion. They are freaking amazing. Mad props to Moff Gideon for being a trendsetter, like myself. Fingerless gloves! That being said, let's look at his kit, right? So we see, just looking at his physique here, his image, we see a blaster, we see the Darksaber, the freaking Darksaber. We have a cape. I'm loving the cape. He looks awesome, right? Really excited for this. And my goodness, did they capture his face. The actor's face is just like, I don't give two Ewok poops about your emotions. I'm going to get my job done because I'm just that awesome. As I was thinking about this guy's kit, as I was thinking about what he could do, obviously, he's going to be a big baddie. He's going to have a leadership ability that connects with Stormtroopers, quite possibly a Death Trooper, probably a Death Trooper. So I've got to believe, hope beyond hope, that with Moff Gideon coming to the game, Death Trooper gets a slight kit adjustment. So not only does Death Trooper currently, I mean, he's good, but his kit is very specific to Krennic, right? What if this Death Trooper had a slight tweak that had an ability that Moff Gideon could take control of? Or maybe they reworked it so that Moff Gideon and Krennic had that same ability, and it was just something unique to them. I don't know. Something similar to like Resist or Rebel fighters, something like that, but for the Death Trooper. I think that would be really freaking cool. I mean, we already have it with the Imperial tag, that Imperial Stormtrooper tag. But I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he is a character that can use Imperial troopers, maybe Death Troopers. I have no idea. But Death Troopers have to be connected to him somehow. because he's rolling with a squad of death troopers. This isn't just a dude who walks up all willy-nilly. I don't know. He's rolling with the death troopers, ladies and gentlemen, and that's freaking awesome. Now, additionally, if you look at his first entrance, I mean, I gotta say that it's possible that he could sacrifice his own people, right? Maybe he gathers more power by sacrificing. I don't rightly know. And the reason I say that is you look at the client, right? When we first meet Moff Gideon, he's introduced with that little hologram of himself, which is freaking awesome. And he says, hey, where's the baby? Oh, he's not there? Okay. Shoots up the place. Is he willing to sacrifice his own people? Does he get a preeminent attack? Like, does he get an initial attack like Han does? I don't know. That would be freaking cool, but it would make sense because he's attacking before the battle even takes place. And it's freaking awesome. Okay, next. He clearly calls in reinforcements. Is he going to call in stormtroopers? Like, you're just your basic stormtroopers? Is he going to call in others? I don't know. Like, that's not an unknown mechanic. It's not a mechanic that we haven't seen before. And it would be perfectly connected to this because that's what he does. Moff Gideon rolls up and he's like, oh, booyah, I'm Moff Gideon. Here's my line of death troopers. Here's a whole squadron of stormtroopers. Oh, you think that's not enough? I don't either. Let's bring in other stormtroopers. Very possible that we could get more stormtroopers. It just makes sense. Calling in a reinforcement would be amazing. Now, next, and I am going to save the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to target right here his blaster. Now, I know that this blaster is just, I don't know what blaster it is. I know there's someone out there who clearly does, who knows, who's done their homework. I'm just not there. I've just been too focused on the fingerless gloves. As I'm looking at this, and I rewatched the episode, Din Djarin is out there. He's like got his Gatling gun. He's ripped off the repeating blaster, and he's like, how is he taken out? Moff Gideon one-shots him. But he doesn't shoot him. He shoots like an explosive canister or something near him. Now, could we see Moff Gideon have his basic attack being a shot of some kind that stuns, that disables? It seems like that's probably going to be the case. Not shocks. Maybe it's not explosive like we saw in the episode, but it still needs to probably stun, stagger, or something, right? Definitely take turn meter away from this character because it left what's-his-face in just crazy. He was about to die. Episode 7, he's like, oh, I can't do it. Or episode 8, he's like, I can't do it, I'm dying. Oh! But Moff Gideon's shot could definitely be something very powerful. And I really think that it will stagger and or stun or both. I don't know. Maybe I think it will do a crazy amount of damage if he's a slow character. If he's a fast character, if he has a decent speed, then it's probably unlikely for him to, I don't know, do a ton of damage. But man, that would be powerful. Man, that would be freaking awesome. And additionally, maybe that's not even his basic. Maybe that's another attack, right? Maybe his basic is like calling in reinforcements or resupporting his troops or just being menacing. He just stands there menacingly and scares the absolute crap out of your team. I don't know. But, like, that would be awesome. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the possessor of the Darksaber. I mean, if he doesn't use it, I think that would be a waste. I really do. What the Darksaber will do, I have no idea. It's a freaking lightsaber, right? But I don't know. I have no idea. At the making of this video, I've yet to see episode 3. It launched yesterday. I'm waiting until tomorrow, and it's driving me crazy because I'm making these videos, I'm going on YouTube, and I'm seeing things, not spoilers per se, but things, and it's like, oh, I gotta see it, and I'm so excited, guys, I'm so excited. But I gotta say that this sword, this lightsaber, there's more to it, right? And the developers know what it is. Unless if it was talked about, know what it is. I'm just stoked. Now that's the kit, but I gotta wonder, guys. Moff Gideon comes with the ship. Are we gonna get our first ship? Now, is Gideon in the First Order, or is he just a remnant of the Empire? To me, it feels remnant of the Empire. I'm not entirely sure. Could he have a First Order affinity? I don't know. Do we need more Imperial ships? We absolutely do. And could we get Moff Gideons? I think we should. We absolutely should. Now, in my next video, I got to point out, ladies and gentlemen, ingots of Beskar. What could it mean? What do you think it means? I have a lot of feelings, and I think you do too. But with that, guys, I'm going to sign off. Let me know what you think his kit will look like. I'm very excited for this. I love Gideon, and it will be cool to have additional Imperial characters, additional Darkside characters who are fun. I'm hoping this is a fun character. And I'm hoping that we get some additional changes to the Death Trooper, and maybe even Stormtroopers. I don't rightly know, but I hope that some more stuff is changing. If you are interested, check out the links in the section below. 2 important links. The first one is for Audible, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. This is wonderful. 2 free books, 1 month. You sign up. You don't pay a dime for the first month, and you get 2 free books. Right now, Star Wars, from a certain point of view, Empire Strikes Back just came out Tuesday of this last week, and it's such a good book. I'm listening to it, and it's amazing. They do such a great job at making everything feel like you're there. It's so wonderful. Additionally, there's other great books, but not only do you get the 2 free books, there's tons of other books that they just throw at you that are good quality books that are awesome. If you travel, if you work out, if you do whatever, this is for you. Now, second, ladies and gentlemen, the other link to the Going Nerdy swag store. In the swag store, you can check out the latest shirts from the Going Nerdy swag creator, this guy here. My latest shirt, Santa is a Sith. This is a shirt that I've been trying to put together for years and finally got it up. I've got my own shirt. I wore it a couple days ago. Absolutely love it. It's comfortable. Every time you log in and buy a shirt, buy a mask, buy towels, whatever, you help the channel and you get yourself some sweet swag. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think his kit's going to look like, because I think we're going to get a lot of really cool stuff with him. And the characters from The Mandalorian are not done. I think we are going to see more and more and more. This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.